Greetings. This is the Underground Cure, and I'm going to go in tonight on something kind of deep, and you may or you may not want to hear it, but you can take it for what it's worth because it's the absolute truth. What we're talking about tonight is brainwashed. Yes, you have been brainwashed. What do I mean by brainwashed? Okay? I mean that you have been given a predetermined selection. And what do I mean by that? I mean that somebody has already made choices out there in the powers that be, and they've given you those choices to choose from. But you are a human being that is natural, just like a tree is natural, just like flowers are natural, just like birds of the air are natural. Nobody gives them any predetermined selections. They don't have to select from anything that is predetermined except those things that were predetermined by God. And that, my friend, is the only thing that you should have a predetermined selection from. I'm talking about the things that you use to cure your body, the medicines that you use. When you go to the doctor, what do they say? You have this, here's what you can take for it. They do not give you all of the options because why? They know that all of the options could cause them to lose money. If you're not sick, and I've said this before, you don't have to keep going to the doctor. If your body is cured, you do not have to keep going to the doctor. If you don't keep going to the doctor, they lose money because what? They can't prescribe any medicines. This is what is known as predetermined selection. Lazy ass. Yep, I'm talking about you. Why do I say that you're a lazy ass? Because you do not ask questions. You simply accept what the mainstream media, what the Western Medical Society, and different organizations give you. The fact that you are looking at this video right here, I applaud you because that lets me know that you're willing to step outside of the box of Western medicine to seek out your own cure. But the majority of people are just sheep following a shepherd, cattle being herded. They do not ask questions anymore about a single thing. The schools tell them to make your kids wear uniforms in order to come to this school, but that's a public school. You don't have to wear uniforms. It's your right of expression. But what do? You comply like a cow being moved in a herd. Go back to the barn, to the stables. Lazy. Why don't you question anything anymore? Why don't you have the gumption to say why? Or tell them to explain this to me? Lazy. You would rather take a medicine that would soothe the symptoms as opposed to a herb or something that would cure your issue. Mindless behavior is the next one I'm going to go in on. And the reason I'm going to go in on mindless behavior is because, like I said in the last slide, you accept any answer. You don't think about what people are telling you. Mindless. You just go and do as they say. Here's a prescription, go get it filled. All right. Run your little butt down to the grocery store or the drugstore and you get that prescription filled. Take 2 of these a day. Okay. Is it going to stop the pain? Yep. But all it is a band-aid over the real issue. Is just covering it up. It never addresses the real issue, while in the meantime steadily giving you more things to be aware of. If you look at the commercials on TV that are talking about these different medications, listen to the side effects. The side effects will tell you that this is going to cause other issues. Okay? Listen. Don't just do what you see, but see, they know that if they put it in front of your eyes enough, you remember what you see more than what you hear. So they can show you a happy couple living this grandeur life while they're talking about side effects of may cause thoughts of depression and may cause thoughts of suicide. They could say that while putting a happy couple in front of your face and you wouldn't know the freaking difference. Mindless behavior. Good old common sense. Good old common sense. This one, it needs to be explained because people, you're not using your common sense anymore. Okay? Some things are just common sense. What do I mean? Okay? If you go to a doctor and you tell them, I have herpes, and they tell you, yes, you do, there is no cure. First of all, I would want to know why it's no cure. Second of all, that would tell me that if you don't know how to fix this, then you really are just practicing. Yep, that's common sense, guys. Just thinking through a situation, asking the questions that need to be asked, not accepting any answer. If I'm looking at a commercial and they tell me this stops heart attacks, and then on the back side of the commercial when it gets ready to go off, they say, but may cause bleeding of the bleeding of the liver. Thinking to myself, may stop heart attacks, but causes bleeding of the liver. Don't want either. Common sense. Don't go get that. The educated. Okay? You think that the educated are the elite. Your doctors, your lawyers, okay? Your teachers, your politicians. All of these people you consider to be educated. Educated enough to tell you how to live and run your life. But you don't stop to think what is driving them? What is their passion? What do they really care about? And I hate to tell you that most of your educated are driven by the dollar bill, the money, driven by power, driven by position, driven by authority. Yeah, a lot of them have ego problems. Okay. The educated are not the elite. If somebody cannot tell you how to fix a problem so it's completely fixed, that means that the information that they have is not adequate. That means that the information that they have will only get you to a certain point, but it will not take you to a finished completion stage. Listen, if you want to understand this virus that is eating your butt alive, and you want to get rid of this parasite in your body, if you want to learn more about how the educated are telling you the wrong thing, if you've got more questions and you want to learn about the herpes virus, I want you to send me an email at undergroundcure@gmail.com. The email address is underneath this video. The website is underneath this video. www.theundergroundcure.com. I do understand that YouTube is taking our videos down, but you can see all of our videos at herpetube.com. The website is right below this video as well. So with that, that is the end. TheUndergroundCure.com. I do thank you for your time and attention. Good night.